This is Clayton Skinner. Hi, I'm Clayton Skinner. My name is Clayton Skinner. My name is Clayton Skinner. Welcome back to Be On The Beat.
Welcome back to Be On The Beat.
Welcome to Be On The Beat.
Hello again. This is Clayton Skinner. Welcome back to Be On The Beat. In this episode is going to be called Linear Sixteenths. So, if you're not familiar with linear grooves, or you're not familiar with the concept of linear playing, I have a video right here that will show you how to do it. It involves eighth notes. In this lesson, we're going to be learning how to play 16th notes. So let's jump right into exercise 1. Exercise 1, 16th notes all the way across. We're going to be playing our bass drum on 1, 2, 3E, and 4E. Which means that your hands will be playing on the 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3E and A, 4E and A. To look at it is simple. Make sure you use the metronome because you want to make sure that you place each one of these 16th notes exactly where they're supposed to be. So, I'm going to start off, I'm going to be playing it with my snare drum, and then I'm going to move this pattern. I'm going to move it around the kit, and I'm going to just practice improvising with it. So, yeah, take a look. So, exercise 2, again, 16th notes. They're all going to be 16th notes. But now we're going to be putting the bass drum on 1, the A of 1, the end of 2, the E of 3, 4, and then the A of 4. So, if anybody's familiar with my 4/3 lessons, or even the Hair-to videos, it kind of creates what's known as a 4/3 polyrhythm. So. Anyway, obviously everything that's not being a bass drum is going to be your hands. Now this is a weird pattern. This is a weird pattern because different things will line up with the metronome pulse as you go along. So what you want to do is, when you start getting comfortable and you start wanting to try and move it around, the best way to start moving your hands around is to actually just simply pick two drums that sound differently to play together and play the pattern with those two drums to kind of get used to playing them off of different tones. Because sometimes the tone can be very, very frustrating and it can actually change everything and completely throw you off. So once you got it mastered with the snare drum, start just picking two toms and playing with it, or even a tom and a snare drum, or you could do it with your hi-hat and your snare drum, or whatever. Get used to playing it on different drums and then move it around. So when you feel comfortable with that, then we'll move on to the next one. So in the interest of saving time, I'm going to give you all the demos, but I'm not going to necessarily walk you through them. I'm not going to give you explanations. That makes the videos too long, and apparently people don't like long videos. So, whatever. So one last tip before I send you off with the demos. Since you're going to be playing with the metronome anyway, or you should be, and you'll have that metronome set to a quarter note. If you have it set to eighth note, it's no big deal, but you want to aim towards having it set to a quarter note. Try playing your hi-hat with your left foot. Try playing your hi-hat along with all the patterns. So the hi-hat's going to be playing basically on all the clicks. And then you'll play all the patterns. Well, you'll move them around, but for me, I'm just going to play them on the snare drum, and I'll do it. I'll show you how to do it, and just watch all the demonstrations and watch how everything lines up with the quarter note, because that's very important. So anyway, here's all the demonstrations, and I'll see you at the end of the video. So start this off slowly. You don't want to go too fast because you have to be playing 16th notes, and you have to fit, well, for every metronome, if you're playing it on the quarter note, every metronome hit or every pulse has to have 4 notes tied to it. You may want to start this slow, maybe around the 70 beats per minute up to maybe 85. Start it nice and slowly. Playing things slowly like that, it can be a little bit trickier because you have to make sure you play every note exactly spaced apart, but that's good practice. Being able to play things fast, you know, it's not everything. So make sure you work on this very slowly, and that way you're able to kind of correct your balance. You'll get stronger that way. Okay, so that's all for this time, or this lesson. If you want to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me through the contact section at ClaytonSkinner.com, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, whatever way you want. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time.